Morning everyone, it's Monday again. This is actually meant to be week 2 of the polarised training, but due to the house move last week, I'm repeating week 1 as I didn't do most of the sessions. So this will be the first one. It's 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Bye. And I think there's 3 sets of 13 reps, so I guess it's around 10 minutes of effort, so 3 sets of 10 effort. When I did this last week, this was not fun, especially during the last set. My heart rate was getting up to my sort of threshold VO2 max levels, so I'm not looking forward to this again today. But yeah, we're just repeating the week all over again, and push back the time trial at the Alpe as well by a week, so yeah, let's get started. We've got the bikes now all kitted up. He's going to start working on his endurance. He's going to get slower. Good morning everyone. It's Sunday now, the final day of the final part of the training block. So if you remember, I split it down into 3 lots of 2 weeks, so 6 weeks in total. There was a week of moving in the middle of it, which is a bit annoying, but meant no training then. But this is the final day, basically. This is the final session. It's a micro burst session, so 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off, so almost no recovery. The 30 seconds on is going to be well above my FTP, but it's basically just an activation session, ready for tomorrow's time trial up the Alpe again, where I'm hoping to break 50 minutes, which I'm a little bit worried about actually. There's a lot of pressure now on this, so hopefully I'll do it. If I fail, and I'll still document it all, so go for it again another day. But yeah, this final session looks like it's going to be absolutely brutal, and I'm not looking forward to it. It's only 40 minutes long, but 20 reps at well above my FTP with almost no rest is not going to be easy, and it's not going to be fun. But anyway, let's get it done. Here we go. Last one.
Oh, that's great.
Morning everyone. Today all 25 of you have been waiting for. It's test day. We're going back up the Alpe. If you remember as well from a few weeks God. If you remember from a few weeks ago, the plan is to try and go up in under 50 minutes. So last time I broke it down into 4 blocks of like 5 segments, the way the Alpe's done on the turns. So I think I started last time at 250, 260, 270, 280. So I'm going to try and put 10 watts on each of those, and then just go for it at the end, and hopefully that'll be enough to get up in the in a new PB and under 50 minutes. Let's see how it goes. Right, so the actual plan in getting to the Alpe is just to do sort of 15-minute warm-up, ramping up from really easy to sort of target power. So maybe about 290 watts, I think. 5 minutes easy, then do 4 or 5 30-second sprints. Good effort. Just to wake the legs up. Another 5 minutes easy, and then hopefully we'll be at the bottom of the Alpe, and then we'll go from there. It's also quite handy as well that they've updated the route up the Alpe to show you your PBs on each of the switchbacks. So as long as I beat those on an individual level as I'm going up, aiming for 10 watts extra on each one, and hopefully we should get the PB. Hopefully it won't blow up towards the end, so fingers crossed. Right, just about to start rolling into the red barrier now. Whew. This is it.
This is your training program over.
I'm talking to the camera, Belle.
What? Oh, you're talking to the camera?
Can't even see my screen because of the sun.
So my little pep talk, you don't need it.
Here we go. Oh, we're on. have it. We didn't quite make it. 51.06 I think it was. Sort of a bit mixed feelings. I'm happy that it's about a 90-second PB, but I thought looking at each of the individual switchbacks I was going to be miles ahead of the time, but I think the PB time it was giving you on each switchback was actually compared to my best in the last 30 days, which was just like a zone 2 up it. So I look at the clock and see that I put in 20, 30, 40 seconds on the PB, but it was into a zone 2 PB, not the actual PB I did 6 weeks ago or 7 weeks ago up here, so a bit misleading and a bit pointless at Zwift. I don't know why they've done it like that, but anyway, I don't know how many average watts managed. I couldn't look at the screen, so I just know the time was 51.06. My legs are like jelly and shaking like mad, and I feel really sick. Oh God. Hello everyone, it's been a couple of days now since the test up the Alpe, so I thought it might be a good time to just do a quick review of the 6 weeks of training, present some of the data from it as well, just doing the editing of it, so I thought now would be a good time to do this. I'll put up on screen all the actual individual weekly training stats, but if you want to know the totals and the averages over the 6 weeks, although it was 6 weeks, there was 1 week of rest, but it was our move week, and I wouldn't have done that. I would have done a full 6 weeks in a row without that move, so not really counting that as a rest week. But total during the training was over the 6 weeks was 85.5 hours of training. 54.5 hours of that was on the bike. Then there was like runs and strength work and all that sort of stuff. That led to a total of 4,820 TSS for those of you on Training Peaks. And then the averages during the 6 weeks of training was 14.25 hours a week, 9 hours of which was on the bike, and an average TSS of 803. And I think actually, if I look here, my fitness from the first day actually went down because of the rest week. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. It was around the low 100s on the critical training load, but yeah, it started off high around 106 up to 108, 109, 111, and then the move week where I basically did no exercise other than unpacking and repacking IKEA furniture went down to 100, and then managed to get it up to sort of around 103, 104 for the test day. So yeah, in terms of the actual training, I found the first 4 weeks of the sweet spot work probably more enjoyable. I don't know whether I just prefer doing sort of higher volume, slightly lower intensity work than the sort of polarised method in the last 2 weeks. I did find the micro bursts and the Tabata stuff quite hard, although the sessions are shorter. So I think going forward I'm probably going to do a lot more sweet spot work as part of the training, so that was a good learning experience. In terms of the time as well, although we didn't break 50, I can't really be too disappointed with the 51.06. It was a 1 minute 25 second PB, and then, like I say, it was only 6 weeks of training, so I think if I was to do it properly again I'd probably do it over a few months, but I was obviously recording it for a video. And yeah, maybe at some point this year I'll give it another go and try and get under 50. But yeah, really enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, click that like button, and if you want to see more, click subscribe. But that's it for now. Bye.